Good morning, students. 7th class maths class. I am Renu, your maths teacher. And in exercise 1.1, we have completed 4 questions. Today, we will start the 5th question. Let us read the statement first. Our statement is Mohan deposit rupees 20,000 in his bank account and withdraw rupees 1,642 from it the next day. If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan account after the withdrawal. So it is said that on first day Mohan deposits some money in his account and on the second day he withdraws some money. Withdrawal is represented by a negative integer, then deposit will be presented by positive integer because withdrawal means we are taking money from the account. So it is negative because money in our account get reduced. But when we deposit money in our account, then the amount is increased. So we put positive integer for the money deposit. Let us do the next part. This is first part of this question, and in second part we will write amount deposited in bank rupees 20,000, amount withdrawn in bank is equal to 1,642. It's 1,642. So amount left. We can take rupees sign here because we have to put plus and negative sign. But I say withdrawal shows negative integer and withdrawal is here. So we put negative sign here and deposit will be presented by positive integer. Deposit, it is positive. Amount left is 2,000 plus. So we will subtract this minus 1,642. When we subtract this, it is 853 rupees. Amount deposited 2,000 rupees. Amount withdrawn minus 1,642 rupees. So amount left is combination of both of these, amount deposit and amount withdrawn. We are presenting it by a negative integer, plus 2,000 plus minus 1,642. When we this is plus and minus, it becomes minus. When we subtract both of these, it is 358 rupees. Now we will move to our next question. Okay, now our sixth question is Rita goes 20 km east from a point A to point B. From B she moves 30 km towards west along the same road. If the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance travelled towards east? By which integer will you represent her final position? What is said in this? Firstly, we will draw the picture. Rita is here. She moves to east and she covers a distance of 20 km to the point B. 20 km distance from A to point B towards east, she covers 30 km. Then from this point, she starts moving to the west and she covers a distance of 30 km. Now they say if the distance from A to east is presented by positive integer, then how we will represent the distance towards west by which sign? we can say if east is positive and east opposite direction is west, so if it is positive then it will be negative. So if east present positive integer, then west will present negative integer. This is the first part of our question. Now in the second part, they have asked that tell the position of A from west direction. In this direction where she has reached, we have to tell this one. So firstly, we will write it. Distance covered towards east, it is 20 kilometers. Distance covered towards west, it's 30 kilometers. What we say? If east represent positive integer, then west will represent, so it is negative. So what is the question? By which integer will you represent her final position from A? Final position from A is equal to 20 plus 30. It becomes 20 minus 30 and it is minus 10. This is his final position. So from A he is at a distance of minus 10. In form of integer, she starts from A, she moved 20 km towards east and reached that point B. On reaching this point, she starts moving to west and cover a distance of 30 km. We have to tell that how much is she from A point. So we will have distance covered towards east is 20 km. Distance covered towards west is minus 30 km because we are presenting west by negative integer and east by positive integer. Then final position from A, we will add both the distance 20 plus minus 30. It's 20 minus 30. 20 minus 30 is 10. 30 has negative sign, so we put negative sign here. Okay students, let us move to the next question. And our next question is 7th question on page number 5. Statement is, in a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of following is a magic square. It is written that the sum of each row and each column and diagonal should be the same. Then we can call it is a magic square. So when we move from left to right, it is a row. This is our row 1, this is our row 2nd and this is our row 3rd. When we move from up to down, this is our column 1, column 2 and this is next is column 3. So firstly we will find their sum. 5 plus minus 1 plus minus 4. It becomes 5 minus 1 minus 4. 5 minus 5, it is 0. Next is minus 5 plus minus 2 plus 7. It is minus 5 minus 2 plus 7. Minus 7 plus 7 is equal to 0. Next is 0 plus 3 minus 3. It is 3 minus 3, it is 0. So all the row have the 0 sum. Now we will come to the column. This is column 5 plus minus 5 plus 0 is equal to 5 minus 5, it is 0. Next column is minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 3. It is minus 1 minus 2 plus 3. It becomes minus 3 plus 3, it is also 0. Next is column 3rd. We will write minus 4 plus 7 plus minus 3 plus sign minus 4 plus sign minus 3 minus 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 7 plus 7, it is also 0. Next is diagonal. diagonal elements are these elements. These are diagonal. So it is 5 plus minus 2 plus minus 3. It becomes 5 minus 2 minus 3. 5 minus 5. It is also 0. Next is second diagonal. Second diagonal is this one. We can say this is D1 diagonal. This is we represent by D2. So diagonal 4 minus 4 plus minus 2 plus 0. It becomes minus 4 minus 2 plus 0. It becomes minus 6. So diagonal 2 is different from other diagonal. Row 1 is 0, row 2 is 0, row 1 is 0, 2 is 0, 3 is 0. Then column 1 is 0, column 2 is 0, column 3 is 0. Diagonal 1 is 0, but diagonal 6 it is minus 6 diagonal 2. So we say diagonal 2 has different sum so it is not a magic box. If all have the same sum, it is a magic box, but it diagonal 2 has different sum, so it is not a magic box. Okay student, thank you.